is a story with many facets.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jody and Scott Show.
Yes, it is the Jody and Scott Show. JodyandScottShow.com. Jody and Scott on Twitter is another great place to find the show. Get subscribed, because life's better that way, right? Like, then you don't have to seek out the show. Dude. The show seeks out you, man. You know what I'm saying, Scott?
Comes directly to your phone. I know, because I subscribe.
Right in there. I don't think you do, though. I really don't believe that you subscribe. There's not a single part of me that believes that you have subscribed to this yet. I keep asking you, I'm like, hey, Scott, why don't you log into iTunes and give a review of your own show, since it, I
thought I did that.
Since it, helps the show, and, you still haven't left a review of the show, which other people should do, too, by the way. We really... You want to talk about making our day? Man, a nice iTunes review.
I said it was award-winning.
Yeah,
It's an award-winning show, Jody. But it's tough to be award-winning when you're tired all the time these days. You don't want to...
You don't even... Scott, you have no...
You're a tired man.
You have... Scott, you don't have any idea. I am now...
Keep as much hair on that head as we can.
I am now 7 weeks into having a newborn. I've got a 5-year-old at home as well. I've never been in a situation where I've had so little time for myself. I've spent the last 4 hours listening to two children scream about some goddamn thing. One of them's too young to know. The other one's screaming about the effing Nintendo.
You got a gabba gabba googa, and then you got a kid that actually knows words. That's tough.
And it's not, and the one that knows words is now old enough to be manipulative as hell. He's just
sassy.
Oh,
I know
man.
that.
And manipulative. Manipulative is the word. Oh, whatever.
Now you're sleepy. You're a sleepy man, Jody. And we talked about your soft transition into womanhood.
It's a soft transition into womanhood. I'm
You are a straight man with a wife, a beautiful wife, Jamie.
I have a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful children. I also, I'm also driving a Honda Pilot. I'm doing yoga on a regular basis. And
now it's official, Joe. You have a sleep mask.
Yeah, I do have a sleep mask. Now
describe this sleep mask, because I did one once. It gave me pimples all over my face. I can't have my hideous face.
You were actually my inspiration for this. I would have never thought to wear a sleep mask.
Listen to me,
unless it was for you, because I would mercilessly make fun of you for this, but the fact is, my wife has to sleep with a light on in the room so she can see the baby.
Right.
Okay. She's decided that it can't be pitch black.
I go to bed at 5 a.m.
So I can't sleep with the light on at all, and I'm getting sleep in 2 or 3 hour increments, right? So I have to sleep
in the back
during those 2 or 3 hours. So I got a sleep mask, and wow. It's like now I know what's going on with those horses, when they just throw a blindfold on them and they just chill out, or a bird where it's in the cage, you throw the blanket over the cage, the bird chills out and goes to sleep. Same damn thing. You put this mask on my face and it is lights out,
baby. It's
kind
of weird though when you get up, because you don't know where you are, what time it is.
No, you have no idea.
When you wake up from the nap, you don't know what the hell is going on.
You have any idea what's going on? So I found a really good one on Amazon, right?
Tell me about this
because
thing.
It's a manly mask, right? It's not one of these puffy things. It's not velvet. It doesn't have the feathers around it and all that shit.
I have a little bit of feathers, just a couple feathers.
No, this is it's like an all black mask, but it sits off your eyes almost like goggles, so your eyelashes don't get tickled by the thing, so it doesn't squash in on your eyes.
Virtual reality. Oh, that's what I need, so I don't get the pimples on my face.
That's right. You won't.
That's right.
It's not. Forming, yeah, you won't get pimples from this one, Scott. So there you go. That's my transition continues. Week 4 of my transition to womanhood. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I might get my...
Yeah, your manly sleep mask.
Well, I don't know.
Did you Google Amazon manly sleep mask? How'd you do that?
Sometimes in the next month or two, I'm going to be doing the old snipping the boys thing, the balls.
Oh,
thing.
Jesus, Jody!
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I've decided. Catheter?
Not a catheter, Scott. It's the.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the. What is it? When it's a woman, it's a hysterectomy. It's a male, and it's a... God, I need help. Where's Mike when I need him? Do we have our... No, Mike's not here again.
We have no producer again this week. Mike was in the big snowstorm up north. We're enjoying this beautiful weather in Florida, buddy. I mean, I want to just go outside and take a jog.
So
my
wife,
run wherever.
My wife has decided that she does not want to take do any sort of birth control thing anymore, right? She's 36. She doesn't ever want to do it again. She's done with birth control.
It's vasectomy.
Vasectomy. There you go. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for helping me with that. I too much
Google, yeah.
weed,
It's a thing.
weed oil.
.com.
So I'm gonna get a vasectomy sometime in the next couple weeks. So I don't know if does that count towards my soft transition, not being able to reproduce
do you have
anymore.
a penis that no longer works. I
Right.
think that's in
A
there.
non-
Yeah, that's
okay.
on the side of soft transition.
That's
yeah.
a perfect part of the soft transition, right? Like I still have my penis, but it can no longer create children, right? So okay, so there we go.
That's it. You're not doing threes a crowd. You're not doing. Come on, you might want a girl in there.
right. Well, no, it's not gonna
Two
happen.
boys have
No,
a girl.
No,
You know, you can
no.
walk her down the aisle.
Having the second
bald
baby,
by then, but-
having the second baby 5 years after the first, as I'm rounding the bend towards 40. There's
soft
not
transition.
there's just not a chance in hell. No more. 2, I'm done.
Good for you, Jody.
Never again. I'm finished.
Now, I know you've had a long, stressful few months, but
Yeah.
I have some good news for you. One
Oh,
of your
I need
favorite
some good
fast
news.
food places is coming back. It's actually kicking off in Tampa. Fazoli's is coming back. Let's celebrate.
Fazoli's with the free breadsticks. I remember,
Smell it.
I remember growing up as a young boy,
An Olive Garden without all the crap.
Yeah,
you know?
as a young boy in Oviedo, Florida, when I was like 13 years old, they opened up
Woods.
the first Fazoli's, and it was
It's the only
like
restaurant they had.
it was extremely exciting. And so hold on, so it's back. Like where are they like? Are they opening nationwide or
Tampa
what?
is getting the next one, which is only a little a rock toss.
Oh,
from
of
Orlando,
course,
so
yeah,
I
of course,
might bring
you're-
a lunch trip out there.
As you're in Orlando, so that's driving distance to Tampa. I don't know if I'm driving from Miami to Tampa to do the Fazoli's, but I would stop in there. Like I would make if I were in Tampa for
You would make
business.
Fazoli's your bitch.
Yeah, if I was there for business or for a family trip or something, I would go out of the way to hit up a Fazoli's just for the nostalgia factor alone. I think. I'm
So
excited
I'm gonna
about
try to
this. Is
compare-
good news. You're right. This has made me feel
excited.
knowing
I'm a little
that
horny about it,
Fazoli's is a possibility is making me feel a lot better. Thanks, Scott. I
Dude,
appreciate
they
it.
had some good lasagna there. I mean, if you had to compare Fazoli's to another fast food restaurant, would you say Boston Market? That's got like the meat and potatoes place. 'Cause
Yeah,
got
like that-
all this crap's laying out all day. You know.
Yeah, like the slightly higher end, like the fast service food that isn't shortening your lifespan kind of deal.
It's like medium jog food. It's
Yeah.
not fast. You know.
It's
what I
up there
mean?
with that.
It's
I'd
not
say, yeah.
slow, it's,
Maybe
you
a
know, good job.
Zaxby's, right? Zaxby's is up there. I feel
What
like
the
they're pretty
hell
good.
is that? That sounds sick, Joe.
Zaxby's? So good.
What do you got there? A chicken finger?
yeah,
dipped in
chicken
ranch?
fingers.
I
You know
like?
what it is.
I've never heard of it.
So
You
anyway,
explored every fast food option on the.
so
on
did
the
you see?
gamut.
Did you see that the ship Bodie McBoatface finally
I love Bodie McBoatface, dude. That sounds like a name I would come up with. You know what I mean? That's why I
finally
love him
after
so much.
it looked like after Bodie McBoatface was voted on to be the official name of a different craft, right? Earlier on there was a research vessel that was voted to be there it is, to be Bodie McBoatface. Today,
Such a cute submarine, isn't it?
Today, the submarine Bodie McBoatface, a remotely operated submarine, began its first mission in Antarctica, exploring the unexplored, vast, chilly oceans of the southern hemisphere. Bodie
Bodie
McBoatface.
McBoatface. It looks so innocent.
It does.
Getting
It's
into that
very-
freezing water.
Cute
You know,
little-
Antarctica. Is that where it's going? Where's that? That's north, right?
No, it's in the south, Scott.
South.
Yes.
What is it? Oh
It's
yeah, because it's kind
very
of like
bottom.
if you go all the way around, technically it's
The bottom of the
north.
globe. Bottom of the
But if
globe.
you go all the way around, it's kind of depends on where you are, really. If you're under it.
I tell you what,
that would be-
our first caller, our first guest is here. You want to just jump right into it, Scott? Because I guess we
would
might
love
as well.
to.
Because I know
I
we have a
think I
lot
know
of
who
I
our
know we have
first
a lot
guest
of
is.
guests to get through tonight.
We
I know.
do. A lot of guests today, Judge.
So welcome to the Jody and Scott show. Who are we speaking to here? We don't have a producer tonight, so we're sort of flying by the seat of our pants.
Victoria Alexander,
Victoria
all the way.
Alexander.
Oh, Victoria.
Beautiful name on this woman. I love this name. It's such a
Victoria.
beautiful name,
Hi,
Jody.
Victoria
Thank you.
Alexander. How are you?
Listen, is there a Fazoli's in Las Vegas? That's what I want to know.
Hold on, I'll Google that real
Let's
quick. Talk to
find.
Victoria.
Have you, Victoria?
Okay.
Victoria,
All
have
right,
you ever
that's
been?
important.
Victoria, have you ever been to a Fazoli's before in your entire life? Have you
No,
ever-
no,
Okay.
that's why
It is
after I
a-
heard you talking about it.
It is a delicious fast service Italian restaurant. Like it's like the food quality is on par with Olive Garden, but you just
Like
walk
high
up to the
school
counter,
kitchen.
get it fast, and sit down and eat your ziti. You know, you don't have
Oh
to.
God, I got some bad
Terrific.
news for
Yeah,
Victoria.
yeah,
Jody.
yeah.
Victoria, on February 17th, 2016, the last Fazoli's in Las Vegas closed.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to try to bring it back. But we're going to talk about
Sorry.
Beauty and the
Lots of
Beast.
emotional
Beauty
music.
and the Beast.
Right?
Of course, Beauty and the Beast is
that new Taco Bell.
This is the new remake of the. We're talking about the movie, right? This isn't like
Yes.
the movie
Come
remake.
on, Jody, get with it. You have kids. You're supposed to know about this crap.
with the girl from Harry Potter,
Potter.
right? The Harry Potter girl. She's in
right,
it. What's her name?
yeah.
What's the
Emma
Harry Potter?
Watson.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson, yeah.
So
She's
everyone.
a big sourpuss in this one.
She's always
big
a sour-
sourpuss.
she's a sour-
whoa, Victoria's jumping right in on Emma. This is good. I like this.
Hey.
Well, she's very limited in her portrayals on film.
Uh-huh.
She's got one character, and she waltzes through this, and she's very meek and quiet. And then this Luke Evans is fabulous. He's he courts her, and she wants nothing to do with him. And then, of course, she gets kidnapped by the beast because he captures the father, and then the father takes the rose, and then he demands that he hold Bee hostage.
So Victoria, you're in
Now,
Vegas. You're in
he's
Vegas.
not such a nice guy.
You're in Vegas.
No,
Las
it's
Vegas.
bad.
You're in Las
Bad
Vegas.
man.
Where did Scott find you, Victoria?
He was looking for who hated Beauty and the Beast.
Ah, yes.
And
yes.
he
Yes.
uncovered me somehow on Rotten Tomatoes, which I'm
I got you.
thrilled
Perfect.
to
Perfect.
defend my review of Beauty and the Beast.
So you left
Now-
a bad review on Rotten Tomatoes of Beauty and the Beast. Because Scott texted me and he was really upset
Yes.
about this. Actually, like because he
Tale as old as time.
because he's not only a giant Emma Watson fan,
I'm
but
also
he's
a
but
beast,
He is
so-
also a Beauty and the Beast. Like he's seen, he goes and he's seen the Broadway production at least 7 times. I think. How many
Actually
times?
dance
Scott?
alone in my living room.
How many
to that
times have you
song.
seen the
Tale
Broadway?
as
How many
old
times?
as
Yeah,
time.
see, he's seen it like 7 times. He is the
Oh,
quintessential Beauty
I'm
and the
actually
Beast
a blow-up doll that I
fan.
dance
Yeah,
with in the living room.
that's right. So
No, but I'm
Oh,
jo- I'm
good. Well,
joking.
I would like to ask him, what did after the beast becomes he's very selfish, self-indulgent, and he
He's a
spends
dick.
all his money in vain, right? And so then he's cursed. Now, he has no self-inflection. He
Scott,
has
what have
no
you done?
idea why he was cursed.
what are we supposed
because
to
he
do
does
with this?
nothing to
a
redeem
beautiful woman.
himself.
Nothing at all.
He doesn't.
Can I ask her a
Yeah.
question? though?
Well,
course,
so
Scott.
so why do I like him? Why do I want him to be
Here's
turned
why
back
you
into
like
a
him,
human?
because
He
it's a-
might be the bastard that he was before.
Whoa!
Wow.
This is
Strong
a redemption
language.
story, babe.
Strong
I mean,
language.
listen to me. First of all, Victoria, did you like the original Beauty and the Beast, the cartoon epic that I actually love?
Oh, I can't remember. When was that?
You come on,
1991?
Victoria. We're talking.
1991?
Yeah, how can you judge this new one without
Because she can't,
truly
because
understanding
she's not
the
lumping
original?
in the
Oh,
good
no,
one. Maybe
sure.
that's the thing, Jody.
Wait a minute. No. I saw the original, but I'm asking you: is the
Murder, She
story?
Wrote was in that.
You go for the story that why was he redeemed? Because she loved a cruel
Wanted to bang
man
him.
turned into a beast.
Scott, I'm glazing over. I don't
I
know
like
what
to
to
get
do.
girls drunk, so they
Well,
don't find me,
where
so
was
they find
his
me attractive.
kindness to the poor villagers that were surrounding him?
He should have been kind.
Everybody was
Okay.
working really hard.
You're right,
I have a
Victoria.
question right now,
Okay, one
Victoria.
more
A
for
question for
Victoria.
you.
One more for Victoria because we unfortunately we're very short on time and we're gonna have to
Now,
take a
I've
break.
only seen.
I
the previews,
told
Victoria.
Scotty it would take a half hour.
Oh,
We could
okay.
go on for a year.
We
could go on all
could
week.
do this for 2 hours, but unfortunately we just don't have
Let's
the
go
time.
at
for
least
that.
an hour and a half, Jody.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
Victoria, I did notice in the preview.
Yes.
I will see this movie on the weekend. I noticed the Beast. Once he originally a Beast, he has this cartoon CGI face. Is it as distracting as it is in the trailer? Because I can barely watch the trailer because I'm looking at Emma Watson.
Does Emma
I'm
Watson
looking at
ever
this cartoon
get
face.
nude in any way? In this
No,
movie?
no,
Yeah.
she has no sex appeal.
Oh.
She has no spark of interest in the beast.
I don't
But
know.
I mean, is
she
she
end
going
up
to have
like
sex
light-
with the beast?
I think
What?
she's hot.
I don't
Spoiler
know.
alert. She ends up
even
banging
with the,
him, right?
even with that whole like dead eye, no soul thing, I still think she's pretty hot.
Yeah, he really thinks she's
And then,
hot.
and then
Yeah, I do.
the beast has a little bit of a cute nose, so that when he's trying to be
That's true.
sensitive,
Very cute nose.
it moves up a little
Okay,
bit.
Victoria.
I mean,
Okay,
the
no, Victoria,
CGI
really
no,
quick.
thing.
no.
Let's try this really quick, Victoria. Let's
all
try this, okay?
Okay, all right.
Let's see if you can like the movie. We sing it together. Ready?
right,
1,
you-
2, 3. Tale as old as time. Sing with me, Victoria. This
Oh,
is
that's
nice.
a beautiful song.
Do it.
Yes,
Sing,
but
Victoria.
you got to wait through the whole goddamn thing.
That's true, Victoria. I mean, that's
Okay.
fun. I might
Look,
fast forward to
you
it.
want
Now
to
sing with
call me back and tell me how you
Yes.
liked it?
Yes, we will definitely, after we've seen it, we're definitely going to. Victoria, thank you very much. We appreciate
Yeah,
your.
I know.
So give me the grade A through F. Give me your grade really quick. We'll do the
Jody
quick.
knows about
the
D's.
quick movie.
D's get degrees.
Yeah, it's an F. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
an F. She real. Oh, come on, Victoria.
is.
Give it a D minus. This is
No,
sad.
All right,
I
Victoria.
can't
Victoria.
be kind.
Thank
I
you
can't
very
be
much.
kind.
Thank you, Victoria.
They
I
don't pay
appreciate
me
it.
at Disney.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Victoria.
All
There
right.
she is.
Community is gonna come
Victoria
in with some
doesn't like
pitchforks.
doesn't like beauty and.
Did she
The
really not
Beast.
see the original?
So
What kind of critic hasn't seen it?
That's the kind of guest we put at the end of the show. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that? She was beautiful.
Like that's the kind of guest that we put at the end. I feel like that, like
She'd be my beast. I'd be her beauty. I can tell.
seem
She's
like
not
a
that
very
good.
sweet lady, but I just feel like that's one that we put at the end.
She was knitting while she was doing that interview. That was nice. Something gentle to start the show. Don't you appreciate that?
Kiefer Sutherland's back. You sent me this
Boy,
today.
dude.
You sent me this today, and I couldn't really because I know that Kiefer Sutherland has always had the sort of band thing going on, right? He's always
Okay,
been in a
before we
band.
get
of
into
some
that, Jody, we've been working together for a long time. You've
Long time.
always looked up to Kiefer. You
I
guys
have.
kind of have a similar like look going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I'm like
you
a-
loved him in 24.
I
you
could
know?
be like Kiefer Sutherland's much less attractive brother. Like we've got the
Or
same
body
kind of
double. You're like the weird looking guy that jumps into the you
yeah.
know,
Like we got like the same
bomb
kind
or
of
whatever.
we got like the same kind of hair. Like I don't really have the same rugged good looks, but you
Do
know.
a forward Clooney. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's always been
You
a
have a Gene
musician.
Wilder look, but he's dead.
But you sent me today. You sent me this song. You sent me a YouTube link. And you're like, listen to this right now, and I want you to tell me what you think. And I loaded it up, and I got to tell you,
You love it. Kiefer Sutherland.
this is the new song
Not
from
enough whiskey.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Not enough whiskey.
Not enough whiskey in the
Jody
world.
Scott Show.
Pull the shades,
Yeah.
lock the door.
First of all-
Johnny Cash thing.
No, don't say anything like Kiefer Sutherland
More
has a
about like
Johnny
Bob
Cash thing.
Dylan. Or,
Like he sounds like he does sort of sound like a Bob Dylan that doesn't
right.
that enunciates
He's got that
his words
grit.
better. He's like talk singing though. I don't like the talk
sounds
singing.
Are trying to sounds are trying to escape the mucus. In it.
Yeah, I don't like the talk singing at all. And the thing
Well,
is,
let the song breathe, Jody.
There's not enough whiskey in the world tonight.
Video's great too.
Not enough
it's a cookie cutter country western song. Like I mean,
Listen.
it sounds
Not enough whiskey to make it all.
it's completely cliched.
Say goodnight. I listened to this about 16 times today to make sure it was there.
You didn't really listen to this 16
cried.
times.
I
I was
did
playing
one
it
shot
for
of
my
whiskey.
wife in the car.
One.
I was playing it with my wife in the car, and when she didn't know who it was, she was completely disinterested. She thought it was a very flat song, and when I told her it was
I lit
Kiefer
a
Sutherland,
smoke right when he
her,
did that.
her ears perked up. Like I think she has a Kiefer Sutherland thing, and then
Well,
she
she
was-
married you. You have a similar look.
Do you think that she feels like she just settled for me, and she's never, and she feels
this
sad?
was- yeah, this
that,
was the,
that she's never gonna get the
I think
real
she
Kiefer.
visualizes him when she's banging you. Probably. That's
Do
how
you
you
think
have
that's
two
what's
kids.
going on in her head when I'm
Yeah,
okay with
Can
that.
you ask real quick?
I'm all right. I'm actually I'm strangely okay with it.
world tonight. There's not enough whiskey.
Okay, now, there you
cry
go.
to this?
New Kiefer Sutherland song. It's bad.
Next time you guys have sex, you should play this. You went on a nice vacation this weekend. You should pop that on.
Put it
Like a
on.
nice,
That's
sensual
romantic.
feeling with
yeah,
that.
yeah. That sounds really good.
Now, can you believe what Stephen King is doing? He's jumping into the world of politics, and I don't think it's his right. this man,
I'm not really. No, Scott. What are you talking about? I don't think.
Steve
I
King,
think.
he's jumped into the world of politics. He just, he writes scary books. This is not his realm. It's pissing me off.
Okay, here's the deal. I think that you're mistaken, right? Because I think that the Steve.
I'm reading a
King-
story here, Jody. It's
Right.
here on the piece of paper.
Yeah, you're Steve King, the guy who was talking about we can't we can't save our nation with other people's babies. Is that
racist.
that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, he should stick to the misery
That's a
with
different-
Kathy Bates.
that's-
Pet Cemetery.
that's
he
a-
shouldn't be racist. Nobody wants to hear his political crap. We already got enough of that going on.
That's a different. That's the member of the House of Representatives, I believe, from Ohio. I think from Ohio. I don't know. I may be wrong. Somebody will email me and tell me I'm wrong. But like he's a member of the House of Representatives, not the horror writer, Scott. No.
Well, I screwed that one up, Jody.
Because here's the thing. Here's how you avoid that. Just read the freaking
of
article.
it?
Like here's the thing. Like you never get past the
I like
headline.
the highlights. I like the pizzazz,
Right,
dude.
but you
I
can
like what
scan.
catches the
You
eye.
can even
I like the-
scan like take the 15 seconds to scan the article. You don't have to critically read it. I'm not asking you to diagram the sentences. Just like look at the article.
Uh-oh, Jody, we got some Billy Bush breaking news right now. I can't believe this is true. Dude.
Billy Bush has he gotten a job yet? Oh, please tell me that the breaking news today is that he's finally gotten a job of some kind. Is
Hell no, you kidding me? Billy Bush is partying. He's sucking off that government tit.
What?
You know?
He's getting
That's right.
he's getting unemployment?
He's getting that on
All right.
top of whatever the Today Show paid him.
Here we go.
And
Video
now we
latest
have a
video
live
clip
camera
from Billy Bush.
Billy Bush.
Is he doing a keg stand?
That's awesome, dude.
Oh. Is there anything sadder than a grown adult doing a keg
Billy
stand?
Bush doing a keg stand.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes, Billy Bush
Oh,
doing
they
a.
dropped Billy Bush's hair. You can't mess up that hair.
So you
What
got a
know
big
about good hair, Jody.
You got a big night out tonight, and I believe one of the guests that you scheduled this evening is joining us to help you out, right? You were looking for like a connoisseur of male dance
This is
establishments.
Emily. She's a gentleman's club aficionado, and call it what it is, Jody. A gentleman's club, because we are gentlemen.
Emily, what's happening, girl?
Hello, everyone.
So Emily, you
She
are
sounds way hotter than Victoria.
Yeah, she does. So you are a self-described aficionado of gentlemen's clubs. Can you tell me what your qualifications for this are, please, before we get
they're
started?
very big,
I like to
big
know. I like to know that when I'm talking to an expert about something, I want to know what your qualifications are, please.
Why is that?
Absolutely. I'm the operator of Tuscl.net, TUSCL. We are the largest and oldest strip club directory in the world. I run it. If you own a strip club and you haven't talked to me, you don't know what the F you are doing.
What?
in this industry.
You say it's the oldest in the world. So when we're talking, how old? How are we talking here? Like 1990s? Have you been around since
20.
then? Oh, okay.
Right when the internet started, our founder is a huge community guy. Everybody knows him as Founder. He's huge
Founder.
in the online world.
Sounds very culty.
And it was,
That's a serious name.
yeah, no, it's extremely culty, and he
Yeah.
has a fan base like you would not believe.
Okay.
People
'cause-
love
fan.
this guy because he's very mysterious.
figure.
He's a very mysterious character.
Very
But he
mysterious.
built this site 20 years ago to help guys figure out what club to go to.
I like this.
And that was well over 20 years. Some of our clubs have thousands and thousands of reviews. It's unbelievable.
So, Scott-
it's the trusted. We're not Yelp. We don't erase anything. It's very
Yelp
real.
Schmelp.
So
They're
Scott's
dumb.
Scott's talking about hitting the road tonight. Maybe hitting a couple of gentlemen's clubs
Well, yeah, I
in the
got
Orlando,
a big,
Florida area.
It's a coworker party we got going on. We're going out to the strip club, and I always fail at these things, Emily. I do, and I get upset,
Okay.
and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Here's the first question I have. I walk into the place, I get settled. I like to get my beer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls always come up to me immediately.
Yeah.
All right, but let me settle
look like a
in.
mark.
I'm not
Okay.
buzzed yet.
Yeah.
They come at me like I'm like a bird crumb at a park.
You look
know
like a
what I
guy
mean?
that's easy to take
Okay.
advantage of.
What are you wearing?
Hey,
Like,
Jody,
what are
come
you
on,
wearing?
that's not true.
It is true though.
What
I'm
are
a
you,
negotiator
like,
here.
like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Like, what are you wearing?
Like
Are
now?
you
What's he
wearing
wearing
a button
now?
up? Are you, no, what are you
I
going to
wear,
wear to the club? Let's talk about first when you walk in.
Okay, this girl's good.
I like
I
this.
like to
It's
wear a
like
nice
strip
sweater
club boot
vest, maybe
camp.
pop it off with some Adidas shoes, some classy ass jeans,
Okay, all right.
and
Classy
I do my
jeans.
hair nice.
Mhm.
I have a lot of hair, unlike
Yeah.
Jody.
Yeah, it's very true.
Okay,
Sweater
a little
vest,
some
a collar.
cologne.
How am I looking?
Cologne.
What's going on?
Cologne. I mean, do people do cologne
Right.
anymore? I feel like cologne is outdated. Is cologne still a
couple
thing that
pumps.
people do? Like
I pump the hell out
No.
of it, at least 2 or 3.
cologne is out, right? Isn't cologne
Whoa,
like?
Jody, that's my game
Not-
right there.
Not in a strip club. Not
Oh.
in a strip club. Everything goes.
Okay.
When they girls got glitter on, they're smelling like candy. Please come clean, button up, and if you kind of get a chubby, really recommend, especially easily, thick jeans. Wear thick jeans.
jeans,
Because the
dude.
last thing you want to do,
Oh yeah.
you guys
like a
know what I'm
cop.
talking about.
Oh, we know what you're talking about, girl.
Dude,
We're
my
gonna-
jeans are so thin. I gotta go change them right now.
Yeah, Scott wears very thin jeans usually.
They're like-
so
they're
that's-
like
yeah. So you better go.
paper.
You better go get changed.
Okay,
So,
and make
what do I
sure you do research before you get there because,
Oh,
as you
I've
know,
never done that.
Orlando does not have
Orlando does not have full nude.
That's true.
Keep that in mind. So when you're going to the club, it's either going to be pasty or topless. Or if you're in Vegas, it's something totally different. You're going to know, if you go to Tuskle.net and you do your research, you're going to know what the fee is to get in. Like, you don't want to go to a club that has a $100 cover charge.
That's true.
So make sure you do your homework before you get there.
Okay.
I went to one in Vegas last time I was there. It was right on the border, so they had full nude. It was called Palomino.
Oh, good old Palomino.
And we've been there a couple
Yes!
times.
I love them.
Palomino's the real deal. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
You know that, Emily.
Oh, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Now, I walked in there. There was nobody at the front
Yeah.
door, so I just walked right in.
I've got a quick question here now because I ran across a story today that I found rather shocking, and I want to know if this is the type of thing that Tuscle
Talk to
maybe
me.
tracks. So, the Minneapolis. Did you read this story? Have you heard about this? The Minneapolis
Of
Health
course she did.
Department.
She keeps up with all this
The
stuff.
the
dude.
Minneapolis Health Department collected more than 150 swab samples from the city's 17 licensed adult entertainment clubs. Okay, these are
God.
these are swab samples from the furniture, from things that people sit on, from the tables. 11
Wear the hard jeans.
11 of the 17 clubs,
Hard
Scott.
jeans.
11 of the 17 clubs produced
Jeans you can find.
positive results for an antigen found in semen.
chastity
So
belt at
they
this
found evidence of semen on the furniture in 11 of 17 clubs in Minneapolis. Is that going to basically be the deal at every freaking strip club that we go to? Are you basically sitting in other guys' cum no matter where you go?
Hey, what? Hey.
I mean,
Purell.
you want to think. You want to think with your big head and not with your little head.
See,
Okay.
this is the
So,
problem.
A lot
I
of
don't.
people, the opposite.
Yeah. I don't want to
It's
go.
okay to bring like a
I don't
little
wanna go-
mini
I don't
Windex
wanna
with some
go.
paper towels in your back pocket.
You know,
Is that not
Scott, we
classy,
should
or-
start. You know what Tuscle needs to start doing is sending out guys with black lights, right, and just go out and do the check and then grade them.
Look, can I take over this interview for 1 second? Because I still haven't got my answer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Scott.
Because this is my problem. I walk in
I'm sorry.
there.
I'm so sorry.
Very exciting.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I booked
You-
and I can't even
are you
ask one
walking
freaking
in?
thing,
I'm
okay?
excited about
Hard
this subject
jeans
and stuff.
check. They're going to be thick as hell.
Thick
all
as
right?
hell. No leakage.
Check.
You wear- I wanna-
Wait,
wear a
wait. You
diaper.
got to if
Not wearing
the
a diaper?
cover girl at the front,
Diaper.
if she's hot, make sure to tip her. Okay, this is a great tip. If you're
Okay.
out there and you're listening to this, write this down. If the girl at the front checking you in is hot, tip her because she's going to come back around later and give you the best advice in the world. Okay, keep going. Go to your
All right.
story.
I
Go.
like that. That's a good tip. That's a great tip.
Okay, so I got my.
I got more for you.
my-
Keep going.
All right, let's go.
I got my thick jeans on. What about a diaper? So say I finish, it's all kept in check.
There you
Is
go.
that something people do?
Yeah, just wear those adult underpants.
Yeah, I never thought of that till just now. That's not
really
my
good.
question, by the
It's a
way.
really good idea. They should sell
You hear
those in the
like, no,
bathroom.
but you hear like the crunchel when she's giving you the
Sell-
lap dance.
They'd have
you
one
hear,
of
like,
those
a crunch.
one of those machines, a dispenser in the bathroom.
Now, okay,
I love
here's
it.
my question now, because I'm a bird
Go
crumb,
for it.
like in a park when I
Yep.
walk into this place.
Yeah.
What do I tell these girls without pissing them off? I want to have a couple drinks before I jump into the sick demonistic world of a strip club. You know what I mean? I want to loosen up. How do I tell them to back off for a couple minutes without being a dick?
Just say not right now. Not right now. I'm still, getting the landscape. I just got here. They will totally understand.
What I
But
usually
guys,
say
you
is,
gotta-
I usually just say, I'm trying to get my buzz on, girl. Step off
Yeah,
for
he's
a bit.
also an old dork. I'm a millennial. He doesn't
Yeah.
really know.
I mean, always remember you're there for two entirely different reasons. Okay, you're there to have a good time. She's there to work.
Yep.
And she has a job. And so she does deserve to be compensated for her time. Always
That's right.
keep that in mind.
What about these strip clubs that
Yeah.
don't do any touching? That's what I'm going to tonight. They just kind of wave their butt in your face. That sucks, right?
I believe they call that. So we have a glossary of strip terms
like
on
an air butt.
Tussle.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
and-
check this out. I'm excited.
Okay,
about
it's called
Tussle
an
now.
air dance. It's lame. There's no contact,
Butt air.
none. But some laws have stuff. So it's great. You got to know the terms before you go in. Like when you go into a club, is that your ATF? So it's when he says the acronym ATF. You know what that means?
I
All
want
time
to get bumped
favorite.
like
You
a
know what they're
bounce house.
talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
A bounce house. Yeah. What strip clubs have bounce houses? Because then what I could do is I could go and drop my son off and let him play in the bounce house. while I am at the strip club, and he's 5, so he'd be fine by himself for
You
a
can't
while.
get in there with the hard jeans,
Right?
Jody. You'll hurt somebody.
Oh, okay.
You should start your own club. You
I
should
should.
start your own club.
See, it'd be like the gym, right? Like you have like the kiddie corral where you can drop the kids off in a safe environment while you go and work out. It's the same basic
And-
concept.
and get juice.
So far,
And get
Emily's
juice.
been a-
yeah, same
Juice
basic.
is the
Emily's been a
term
great
when a dancer
guest,
is able to
Jody. She's
take
been-
all your money that you came in with.
See, that's Scott.
get
Scott
juiced.
gets juiced every time he goes. That's
How many ones should you roll in with? Because you know that stupid ATM gives you like a $9
That's a
fee.
great-
So how should I roll in with? Depends on where you're going.
Okay. So before you go, again, before you travel, get all the money that you are going to use within the club. Don't ever
Yes.
use the ATM money. And do you guys know about the $2 bill rule?
No.
What's that?
Oh, so genius! It's been around since the 1990s. I'm going to change your life right now.
Okay. Change
So-
it.
Change me.
A club owner in the
Here's my
1990s decided to start giving back everybody change in $2 bills.
Ah,
So
brilliant.
now when you're out and about, they try, and everyone, if you ever see somebody with a $2 bill, they're most likely got that from being in a strip joint.
Wow.
So what they're doing now, since it's such a well-known, wide-known fact, is that now they're trying to, before they leave the club, they're trying to dump all those $2 bills back in the club. Because they don't want to get home to their wife or their kids, and they go through their wallet and they see a bunch of
their
$2
scarlet
bills.
letter money. Yeah, that's
You
right.
didn't get this at Fazoli's.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
It's
Emily,
genius.
It is genius.
It's genius.
You-
So now you
you're
know
from-
when you see a $2 bill, it's totally tainted.
All right.
Now you're from Vegas, so you set the lines out there. What are the odds a decent-looking guy goes into a strip club and walks out meeting a woman in the parking lot for a nice, sensual, romantic time?
We call that an OTC, and outside the club,
Ooh.
meeting
I
someone
like these,
outside
I like
there.
these terms. I like all
Um,
the. I like all of these acronyms they have. It's great.
Jody's getting horny over this. He might
You
ditch
gotta
the
go to the glossary.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
weekend and do this.
Yeah, sure. It should go over well.
An OTC, so some of the girls do an OTC where they meet you in the parking lot, and you'll go to Denny's or you'll have a meal at OTC.
Sounds very
You
safe.
know, and then,
Like some
you know,
candlelight
there's
dinner
other
at Denny's.
things that happen outside of.
Sure, sure. All right. Well, I
OTC,
tell you what.
you
We're
know?
gonna,
Handy or what?
Emily, you're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to you back, Emily, because I feel like
She's awesome.
I feel like you are a wealth of knowledge, and you sound really hot, and you're an expert on a subject that obviously a lot of people are very interested in. So so we got to have you back as long as you're interested. We'd love to continue this conversation.
What about my
And-
diaper idea?
Yeah,
Emily?
the diaper thing is a
you
good
add that
idea.
to the list. You wear the diaper there, and you just
Brilliant.
no cleanup.
It's brilliant.
Can you put that on your tips
We're
and
gonna have
tricks
the
section of your website?
Oh, I have no idea. The community is going to go nuts that
Yeah.
you guys just had me on the air right
The
now because they have
founder
been
might take
dying
me
to know
in.
what I sound look like.
Well, good, and tell them.
Founder?
Let's get this. Let's get the and
Big
also
deal.
everyone in the community here at Tuscal. Let's get this diaper thing going, boys. All right, let's figure out how to make this diaper thing happen.
yeah.
We said hi.
We're writing notes right now. We're building a business plan around your diaper theory.
Perfect.
That's brilliant. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. Tell founder we say hi.
I want a bite
I
of
will.
that.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Later on. There she is.
Bye-bye.
There. What? Scott, you
I
stumbled into
can't believe I came up with that.
you stumbled into like a like a strip club cult of some kind, and that's good.
The
We
founder?
need to be very involved in this. The founder.
Dude, I'm gonna get married just so we can do a bachelor party in Vegas and meet the founder. We go into the room.
Because now you have dude. You have so now we have a
I have the
line
key
to the
to
founder.
my
you
own
have,
chastity
you
belt.
have the key
My own
to the
diaper. I have the key to my diaper.
to the entire basically the entire nationwide strip club network now. Scott, wow, look what you've done.
I go from old Beauty and the Beast lady that
Oh.
hasn't seen Beauty and the Beast to
Okay.
Emily, the key to the
See,
founder and the key
and here's
to
the-
the
here's the-
greatest
and-
lap
and
dance
here's
in
the
the
thing.
history of the world.
Here's the thing, and if we had started with Emily, we wouldn't have lost all the listeners that
Yeah,
left
can we do-
during the
can we-
Beauty
can you
and the
cut
Beast
this up
thing.
a little bit? Can you cut this
Can
up
we
after
switch
this flip flop thing?
Flip all.
Well, we can't now
Oh.
because I just said that.
Now that we had like 3 listeners going into that
Right.
that
That's
strip
awesome.
club.
That was an awesome interview. What about Trumpy McTrumpface? Is he doing anything?
Trumpy McTrumpface? What's I don't know.
Is he having to do with Bodie McBokeface?
I don't-
Because I'm just wondering.
I have no idea. I know you wrote it down here, Trumpy McTrumpface, but I have no idea what it has to do with anything.
All right, Jody. So Jody's big dilemma. You ready for this?
I have a big dilemma today.
Because you
All right. So what?
stresses you out. You lose more hair. It's sad what happens with you here.
Yep.
Now, I have the national average. This is all about food, Jody. You know
Okay.
about food.
Big
Love
food.
You just cooked a delicious steak. It looked a little burnt. But...
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw,
All right, Jody, your big dilemma. Would you give up chocolate or candy forever? If you had to pick
What is
one.
that? Did you just make this up on the spot? Did you just decide we're going to go into a dilemma and then you said candy or chocolate is a candy, you
No,
You
I'm
just
talking about all
made
the
this up
sweet and
on the
sours
spot.
and the Mike and Ike's. I'm talking about
Oh, okay.
chocolate or
I got
regular sugar candy.
So,
What
like,
would you give up, Jody? This is a
fruity-
big dilemma. I have the national average right
fruity
here.
sugar candy. I'm not giving up chocolate. I like chocolate. Remember, I'm soft transitioning into womanhood.
Yeah, I thought you were
I'm
more
not-
of a tutti frutti kind of guy.
I'm not, I was before the soft transition, but now that I'm soft transitioning, I got to keep the chocolate in my life.
You're a big time carb guy.
I am a big
pizza
carb
or
guy.
Pasta?
Ooh.
This is big. When's the last time you did a keg stand?
I'm definitely going with the pizza. I got to keep the pizza. I would give up. I would
Pizza
give it-
sticking
yeah.
around, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Hey, we've got a guy who wants to talk about this Kiefer Sutherland tune. We listened to this a little while ago.
This is Justin. He's big in the music scene, Jody. This is very
Justin,
good.
Justin, welcome to the Jody and Scott show. We got a chance.
What's up, guys?
We got a chance to listen to this Kiefer Sutherland song. I'm gonna play a little bit more of it here.
I told he's already reviewed it, but we'll go
Okay,
ahead
why
and
don't
read
you
it.
hang out with us for just a second? We're listening.
Alright, it's time to say goodnight.
Very emotional song.
It's very emotional. Yeah, it's very.
Let him breathe again, Jody. Come on, the song needs breath.
All that talk singing and.
Sounds like you when you say.
This is but the thing is I understand that I'm not a good singer, so I don't do it.
Sometimes you
And he-
sound like just.
Someone new.
Hey, dude!
See, I could do it.
You got a career ahead of yourself. You just got to get on a good show.
in the
Become a
world
famous
tonight.
celebrity, but- All right, now Justin is a famous music critic. A lot of critics on here tonight, and
lot of
Justin actually tore apart the new album from
hold on, songs.
Kiefer Sutherland. I want to know what he thought of it because I thought it was great. I thought the song was beautiful,
Yeah,
very relaxing.
what are your God? I can't make the song stop. It won't stop.
He's got a Johnny Cash vibe, doesn't he?
In the world tonight. Hey,
Johnny
so
Cashy.
what are your
Bob Dylan,
credentials?
Springsteen.
What are your credentials, Justin? What do you got? What do you?
He's a music guru.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got a recording studio in Orlando and a band, so
Oh, nice.
I'm doing a lot of different stuff around that
All right,
way
cool.
there.
All right,
I
so-
think Scott just nailed it.
What is
Johnny
He
Scott-
actually,
Cashy all the way.
he wears the deepest V-necks in downtown Orlando, Jody.
My
This is
first-
big. He
like,
wears,
my first-
capital V. These
like, my-
V-necks he
like,
wears. They're very nice.
My first reaction to this song was that it was an uninspired cookie cutter country western
you dug
song,
it.
and the only reason that it's listenable is because enough money was spent on the production engineering to make it so. Like what?
jelly.
Like that's
I agree that.
like
I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
he knew what he
Whoa.
was doing.
right.
So,
Like, but he's not good. Like he knows what he's doing, but there's nothing.
hey,
there's
Jody,
nothing
this is a
special.
music guru. You're just a doo-doo, okay? Listen to me. This man knows his music. Let's hear the review of this beautiful
the first
song.
thing that popped to my mind, the first thing that popped into my mind is listening to a sad country song from an extremely successful rich man is slightly unbelievable in this situation.
Definitely not. Definitely not
Hey,
buying it. I'm
what
not.
about the
I'm,
emotion?
I'm not buying that Kiefer Sutherland is emotionally walking around an empty western town, drinking
Dude, that's
whiskey
part of the
every.
vibe, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm just not. Not buying it, man. It's not.
You're not buying
And,
it.
uh,
That was
it's
a
not
real- that was a
resonating with me,
reality
Kiefer.
show.
It's just not.
What do you think about the music production, though, Justin? That's what I want to know because you're a
The
guru when
music
it comes to
production was
music.
top notch.
Top-notch.
It was
It's
top
lovely.
notch.
Whoa.
But he's probably running around LA and he's got access to anybody you need
Yep.
or Nashville, and he's doing it right.
I mean, he can get any.
He also has a co-writer on every song, so
Yeah, he can get
That's not
any.
too bad.
He can get any engineer and any producer he wants because his name is Kiefer Sutherland, and he's going to pay them what they want to get paid. And so I could commission a song with a co-writer and a top-notch producer and a top-notch engineer and sound just as good as this. It's garbage.
Would you
Yeah,
hang around in an empty
I
hotel?
agree.
In fact,
I will say
in
it's
fact,
better than Rebecca
speaks,
Black.
It speaks volumes to.
Hey, don't talk about Rebecca
it
Black. That
speaks-
Friday song is amazing,
It
dude. I
speaks
love that one.
It speaks volumes to Kiefer Sutherland's
Beautiful.
lack of talent that being able to put that many resources into it and still have it sound so flat. Like, I mean,
Okay, I have a question. I have a dilemma for our music guru, Justin. Big dilemma. If you had to be on an island with one song,
Oh.
Would it be? Hold on, wait. Would it be Kiefer Sutherland's "Not Enough Whiskey"
Or Friday.
Rebecca Black's
Yeah.
"Friday"?
Yeah.
Now take your time. You don't have to rush into this. The big dilemma.
And it's playing
This is
on
it, your
repeat.
whole life.
And it's playing on repeat on the island nonstop
It's
for the
just
rest
you.
of
There's
eternity.
no Wilson. You're
Yeah.
alone. It's
Yeah.
you and your V-neck. Only one V-neck.
Rebecca Black Friday or Not Enough Whiskey in the World Tonight,
This is
Kiefer Sutherland.
This is big.
I think the depression of not enough whiskey might make me kill myself, but Rebecca Black's Friday might also make me kill myself.
It's rough, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I'm
rough.
trying to stay happy on this island,
In
so I
fact-
would say Friday, but I'm sure 2 rotations in, it's going to be too much for me too.
In fact,
to pay, Joe. It goes over
the
and over.
CIA,
Never stops.
the CIA psyops people might want to get in on this and start playing those 2 songs at Guantanamo. I think they were trying to use like thrash metal. I think maybe those 2 back to back might be better.
Yeah, who needs waterboarding? Yeah.
All right, so
play those songs simultaneously.
So
Can
grading
we do that to see what happens? See if I jump out a window or something?
grading Kiefer Sutherland's new song "Not Enough Whiskey in the World Tonight," Justin, on the A through F scale, where are you putting this one?
Excited.
I'm going to give it a rating, but I'm going to have to back it up too. I'll give it a 6,
All right.
and I will say did a really good
okay.
job, but it's hard to be that guy and to write songs like that, I think, and
Yeah,
that's what
really
makes it a little bit unbelievable. And I
Is there
appreciate
enough
really
whiskey
good
in the world
writing
to listen to
and
that song?
this. I mean, hey, how many country songs nowadays actually have a unique story or writing? A lot of them are about big trucks, big
Garbage.
tires, barbecues, and beer.
That's
Big
right.
dicks.
Get
Big
some
butts.
get your
Hey,
get
have
your
you ever,
Sturgill on.
Have you ever tried thick jeans at a strip club?
Yeah,
We're
you
trying
gotta
that
have them,
tonight.
or a diaper, so you don't make a mess.
Yeah, so you can just keep it
No,
all clean. Just
I'll
throw it out
wear
a V-neck and a diaper.
I'll wear the shorts in the strip club still.
Oh, the shorts guy, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
that
you
guy. I
know,
don't think somehow I don't think that old Emily would
little turtle pop out.
All right, Justin. Thank you very much. Thanks for chatting with us. It's Justin,
Yeah.
a music expert.
All right.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much. So there you go. There's Justin. Got a couple stories here. First of all, the old.
Wait a minute, Jody. What about hot, cold forever? Or hot food forever, cold food forever? What would you do?
Why are we still doing this? Hot food forever, cold. Hot food forever. Definitely.
Yeah, 67% of the population said that too. See,
Oh, okay.
you're kind of hip, like a millennial.
Yeah,
almost.
I'm
Not
very,
really,
I'm very millennial like. So the Cash Me Outside girl, we all remember her, right? Cash Me Outside.
I'm all over this girl, Jody. I love
She-
what she's doing. She's making a big name for herself. She's more famous than Dr. Phil, the show she came
Did
from.
you see that a couple of articles written that are anticipating that she's going to clear $1 million this year off of her merchandise?
Somebody's gotta
her-
make it.
Her appearances. She's getting paid $30,000 per appearance these days. $30,000.
She's 14, by the way.
This little hood.
She looks
This
34.
This little hood rat. You know, and I hate to like be like, I don't want to like rip into her because she's like a 14-year-old girl, right? Like she's just like a kid, but like
Dude,
this.
she seems like she has the street smarts, though, bro. She knows what's going on out there.
I've
on
never
the
seen
streets.
anybody with less street smarts in my entire life. It's so funny. Like she's a
Do
complete.
you have the clip? If some people haven't heard this.
There's not a single person that hasn't heard this.
She's talking about the audience that they're
Brought
laughing at
Dr.
her.
Phil back.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep,
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
yep.
The audience loves that part where they get
How many
called
black
hoes.
guy trains do you think she's ridden? Jody?
We're hoes.
They're finally seeing a decent Dr. Phil show. That's probably why.
Speaking of things that you said that you didn't think everybody had seen this. There was a really, unfortunately, I feel like there was a viral thing that sort of slipped under the radar a little bit.
That would never happen with me. I'm a
No,
millennial. I know
no.
everything
There was
that
this
comes by the
video of this
radar.
guy
Yeah.
doing a Skype spot on
BuzzFeed.
BBC, and the little kids come in the background. I don't think anybody,
Oh,
no
that
one.
was good.
I feel
I
like
saw
I feel
that.
like
That's
nobody. I feel like nobody shared that around.
His housekeeper came in and
Housekeeper.
yeah, the housekeeper came in and broke the kids up.
Why do you think it was his housekeeper?
Because a Spanish woman, white British guy. It sounds like maybe a love story. They might get together one day in a romantic comedy type movie.
And or they're married now. That's his
Oh,
wife.
they are. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
This is his wife. She's not Spanish. She's Asian.
I didn't read the whole article.
They live in
Joe,
South.
you know.
They live in South Korea. So she's Korean.
Oh,
and they're married.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
she's actually cleaning up. I don't-
Yeah. And then also there's let me see here. Where there was we did our semen on everything at Minneapolis strip clubs, which is probably the same.
What about St. Patty's Day right around the corner? Like to get blacked out, drunk, have some fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's?
I have. I love it. It comes around every now and then.
Just green? Or
It
what
tastes
is
like it's like a minty chocolate thing, right? Like a chocolate mint. Isn't that what it is?
Also, Jody, you know I'm a very Christian man, so I take Lent very seriously.
That's
and you
not
want to hear
true.
what I'm
There's
giving
nothing
up for
true
Lent?
about that. Okay. All right. Continue.
Hey, watch your mouth. Okay, don't curse on this show.
Yeah.
It's rated G.
All right.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah. We're already over time, I think, actually.
Jody, this is not really a twisted because I gave up selfies for Lent.
Oh wow, that's pretty twisted though, because you are you're one of the males that I know that takes selfies.
I limit myself to one a month.
No, that's not true at all. You are a frequent person. Like you take pictures of yourself frequently, much more frequently than any other dude that I know, and that's the
okay.
truth.
How many dudes do you know? 3?
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
But turn this down for a second because
Okay.
we do have big news, and it kind of made me emotional.
Oh. All right.
You hear about J-Rod, Jennifer Lopez, and A-Rod are together now. This is a thing, and it reminded me of my relationship actually with the Arby's girl because we kind of had a nickname too. It was Sarby's, Scott and the Arby's girl. Oh, don't play this now. Come on. But I just heard that she was cheating on me while I was dating her with the manager at Arby's. You don't have to play. Come on. This is gonna. Me and the Arby's girl, we had a beautiful thing going, dude. Rebecca.
It's over?
Well, yeah, it's been over for 3 months, but I just found out she was banging her manager at the same time banging me. So it was tough to hear when I couldn't get those sock sandwiches anymore. Extra horsey sauce.
Sorry about your Arby's girlfriend, Scott.
She's listening right now. I still love you. I don't care that you married the manager too. I don't care. Come back to me.
What was her name?
Please. Rebecca too, just like Rebecca Black. Rebecca, come back to me. There's not enough horsey sauce in the world.
Horsey sauce is disgusting. I don't even know why it exists.
Don't you talk bad about horsey sauce. That's part of my life.
It's awful.
Not enough horsey sauce. Rebecca, I just want to say, give me one more chance. Please. I'll be at Arby's tomorrow, the drive-thru. I know I'm not allowed inside the dining area anymore, but I love you. God bless you. And I'm giving up selfies for Lent. I know that was a big part of our breakup.
Okay. You all right?
Hey!
Are you okay?
That was tough. Wasn't easy. This show's not easy though, Jody. You get very emotional every time.
It's an emotional it's an emotional roller coaster. This show every time I just feel wrung out every time. Once it's over, it's just
make sure you Google us,
great
Jody
sense
with
of
a
relief.
Y. All our stuff comes up. Our Twitter, our shows, our thing, our ding.
and-
I am headed to the strip club with a diaper and hard jeans, Jody. Let's party, dude.
This diaper thing.
Thank you to all our guests.
This diaper thing's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
You take it off while you're in the stall and just walk out of there feeling like a million bees. You know what I mean?
It's a good idea though. It is, because I think everybody's been in that situation where you walk out with the sticky pants, and
Because it's
it's not pleasant. And if you go in there wearing this diaper, you go in the bathroom, take it off, throw it in the trash, and walk out clean and fresh. It's making a lot of sense to me right now.
Yeah, Jody, instead of, waiting for the end of your life, we were about to die and you have to wear a diaper, why not in the prime of your life you pop on a diaper and have some fun, baby?
There's a lot of good uses. Maybe like when you really think about it, there's a lot of good uses for adult diapers. Like what if you're like at a concert, right? And you're down in like the front and you're drinking a few beers and
Break
like
your dick in a mosh pit?
It's one of those general admission shows, right? And you got yourself a good spot or something and you got to pee. But it's like a 10-minute walk, and you're going to lose your spot. You could just use the diaper, and then when you're ready to go, you can just go dump the diper in the trash.
I got to go find some hard jeans, Jody. I'm running out of time here. I don't think I have
By the way,
hard
what did
jeans.
she mean by that? Hard jeans.
Like really thick
like
fabric.
Like Lee jeans, like those Lee...
Like dungarees?
Right.
What if I just double up, wear 2 pairs of jeans? Just really...
All right.
Double bag. I'm going to double bag myself in jeans.
You can find us at JodyandScottShow.com. Hey, after that semen on all the furniture report, I would wear 2 pairs of jeans as well. JodyandScottShow.com.
I'm going to wipe down the seat.
Twitter is Jody and Scott. You can find us there. We'll see everybody next week. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you later.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Emily. And
Victoria.
thank you, Victoria. That beautiful review of Beauty and the Beast. I can't wait to see it.
It's good stuff. That Beauty and the Beast review.